Our third speaker this evening, Romeo Mpata, he'll be doing his level 2 pathways with his speech titled Leadership Style. His evaluator will be Judith Taylor. Judith, may you please rise and share with us his role, or rather his objectives?
Yes, the purpose of this project is for the member to identify his primary leadership style or styles. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of his primary leadership style or discuss leadership styles in general. Thank you.
Leadership styles, Romeo Mpata.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The old age question, are leaders born or are leaders made? When I think of leaders, a bunch of names pop up. Mandela, Gandhi, King, Obama. Just last week, it was Mandela's annual lecture and birthday, celebrating his life and what he fought for and stood for. The man spent decades in prison fighting to end racial segregation and a better life for his people and for all South African people. President Obama gave a keynote lecture last week to remind us of the values that Mandela stood for. Obama also spoke at length as to what a great leader Mandela was and how he keeps on inspiring the next generation of leaders. We even have our own leaders here at Toastmasters. Our immediate past president, Thando Kofu, and her team. And the new team that's to come. They took this club from just a handful of members last year to a full club now. We're even running out of sitting space and tumblers and cups. And we do hope that the new committee will keep up this momentum. So, what style of leadership do our leaders have to make us follow them? Great leaders choose their style according to the circumstances, vision, and end goal. There are different styles of leadership, but I'll speak to you of only 5. The first style is called structural leadership. This is when everybody knows what to do, how to do it, and to what standard. The leader accepts full responsibility of his or her team or followers. This style is used when the team is motivated and they're experts at what they do and they need little to no direction or supervision. The second style is called participative leadership, where the team feel like you care about them and you put them first. You treat them with respect, with patience and understanding, the same way you treat a family member or a friend. You express care and concern for them and their problems, which eventually creates and develops bonding and ownership of the leader's vision and end goal. My current boss at work practices this style. And in these recent hard economic times, because of lack of work and projects, we've had a number of retrenchments. And in these stressful times, I've grown to appreciate his style of openness for the future of our company. The third style is called servant leadership, where you manage other people the way you would like to be managed. You ensure that everyone understands their job fully and has all the T's all the tools they need to get the job done. If they don't, you offer training and improvement opportunities. It's a great style to gain respect, trust, loyalty, and to build a strong culture. The fourth style is called freedom leadership. You give people the freedom to perform. When you give them a task, you go out of their way so that they can do their job. You only comment and guide when needed. Use this style when you have tremendous expertise and highly experienced employees who don't require a lot of supervision. On my last project I was involved in, my project manager used this style quite often. And I also appreciate it quite a lot because you give the team the freedom to make decisions on crucial matters. And eventually we get the job done on time, quality, and budget. The fifth style is called transformational leadership. This type of leaders play on people's emotions by painting a big, exciting picture of the future. They transform people by tapping into their hopes, their dreams, and ideals. They motivate the team by being motivated themselves, by leading from the front, and by leading by example. On my last project that I was involved in, I was an acting site manager, and I believe that I led my team from the front. We had a very difficult client, and when we had plant breakdowns, even on Saturday evenings, I was the first on site and the last to leave. They say leadership is the ability to get extraordinary achievement from ordinary people. And to answer that old age question, are leaders born or are leaders made? I think and I believe everyone has got leadership potential in them. And I'm Toastmasters.
On that note, our next speaker was Romeo. He was being evaluated by Judith. Judith.
Just one small point. We don't evaluate the speaker, we evaluate the speech. Fellow Toastmasters guests, and especially Romeo. What a wonderful speech. You really put it together. You set your introduction to give it momentum into the 5 styles that you wanted to talk about. You quoted leaders that you admired. So we already knew where you were going. Your use of language was beautiful. Areas where you can improve, try and look at both sides of the room instead of mainly to your right. Plus, instead of saying and, pause. It's a lovely crutch, and I did it in my last speech at Bryanston Breakfast. But all in all, a superb speech. You got those styles together. There was great use of language and a great lead into the body. Well done. I'm looking forward to your next speech. Thank you so much.
Thank you.